I would never recommend anybody go to a military college.
All
Just
right.
setting yourself up to be miserable for 4 years.
Hey, but you know what? If I got a 1 in a billion chance to end up as the starter for the NL All Stars and Olivia Dunn is my girlfriend, I might have to take that chance.
Yeah, why do you think he bailed?
Hey, you got to start somewhere.
The bros throwing grenades 102. It's like, you know what? I can make more money doing this.
Grenades. Welcome back to Hot Take Sports episode 147. I got there because I had to look us up on Spotify, just like you should. All right. Well, anyways, you're already there.
Well, if you're not.
Isaac, how you doing today? Since you're virtual, let us know how the big day went.
Good. I had an interview today over in Tiffin. And then traded into video games, bought my dad a video game, and then came home. Well,
How'd the
got
interview
pizza
go?
and then came home.
You survived?
Good.
Good.
Hopefully I'll have it. I'll should be hearing in the next couple days.
What's it for?
Social media, graphic design
Ooh,
with some photography stuff.
that's cool. Get a little foot in the door. Little boop. You see my feet?
Yep. Sadly it's unpaid, but it's
Oh,
my foot in the door.
well, yeah. Sometimes you gotta make the sacrifice.
Yep.
I wouldn't know.
I think he's the only one that would.
Actually, we were all unpaid for the logos, and we all did it for you. So actually,
Yeah,
shut up.
I meant anymore.
Okay, well. No, I think is your sports media stuff paid, Clayton?
Depends on who I'm with. The stuff for the college is not, but I feel like the freaking man when I'm on campus, so that makes up
Because
for
you
it.
are.
I think that counts.
And
I
but
get
I'm
paid
paid
in
when I do
glory.
sports media stuff, so makes it easy.
Paid recognition and popularity. That's what that is.
I'm paid because I'm known as the man. I got recognized last Saturday out and about. So,
Well,
Fair.
what do people ask
Fun.
you? Like, are you the host guy?
are you the microphone guy? Is typically what I get.
You're making Isaac mad. Just tell us about your day.
That's just a standard look.
Well, yeah, Isaac can cry about it because he's sitting at home playing NCAA 25 on the podcast. But my day was okay. I stayed busy all day, which
Was
was
he
good.
playing with his feet? he's like, what are you
What?
doing me for?
No, he's screen locked right now, guaranteed. That was just a screensaver. He recorded a little video of himself.
Yeah.
He just plugged it in.
He posted a picture of himself, just like it's like taped to the screen. So
Yep, exactly.
it's just Isaac.
But my day was fine. I was busy, hit the gym this morning. I still have to go for a bike sesh because I hurt my foot last week. So definitely trying to stay off of that before I go to Colorado, but gonna make it work.
Yeah.
Richard, what'd you do today?
The usual day at the office. For me, wrote some press releases.
You sat in bed, wrote a couple one-page essays, and played video games.
Yep.
Yep.
Sounds about right.
And I helped Janet with Apple Pay. There we go.
Well, I'm glad you got your good deed for the weekend.
Yeah.
That's Brady's good deed for the year.
No, dude, my good deed for the year was going to the farm the other night. That whooped me. I don't remember the last time I came home and fell asleep that fast.
Yeah, bro. I mean, baling hay and straw ain't for the weak. I mean,
Well, it wasn't bailing, but we were putting it up like in the mouth.
you were throwing bales. That's part of
Yeah.
bailing.
Oh, yeah, well.
Part of the
That's
game.
how you know
You
I
just
don't-
weren't out in the field.
So I don't do it often, which furthers the point.
Fair. Yeah. I'm glad we don't do that anymore. That was brutal.
Yeah, do not miss doing that.
Nope.
Over 700 bales. Almost 750.
That's crazy.
There were days when Jacob and I would bail all day, go to practice and condition, and then go back to the fields after we were done.
Oh, that just sounds
Yeah,
that sounds terrible.
That's a tough
Miserable.
life.
Absolutely miserable. Matt, how are you?
Good. Yep. Got a nice leg day in. Good day at work. I might not have a boss for the next 3 weeks, which is kind of wild, but I'll find something to do, I guess.
A lot of Netflix watching and foot resting.
Unfortunately, I got too many people around me in the office just to throw on Netflix.
Need a temp. I got nothing better to do.
No, because I need stuff to do.
I'm like, Matt, go watch Netflix for an hour. Go. You're
No.
grounded.
I don't want to. I don't have a Netflix account. That's beside the point. Maybe I can get all right. All right. All right. Sports. Where do we want to start? And you guys want to talk about the MLB draft? Since you all had the number one pick yesterday.
Yeah.
Whatever that means.
Baseball.
So the Guardians had the number one pick in the draft yesterday. Took Oregon State second baseman and outfielder Travis Bazzana, first ever Australian to go first overall.
Travis Banana.
Their bananas for Bazzana was what the Guardians posted. So
Bonanza.
yeah,
Isn't that a TV show?
and it'll be a bonanza when he wins this World Series, hopefully. Yeah.
Okay, all right.
But yeah, pretty much a can't miss. Like you don't pass a guy up like that talent. It was like when Joe Burrow was the number one pick. Obviously, very different, like a little different, but
You're comparing this kid to Joe Burrow right off the rip. All right.
At least he didn't say
Oh,
Paul
that-
Skeens. That makes me feel a little bit better.
yeah.
I guess he doesn't have a Libby Dunn.
That's true.
How do you know?
No, I'll buy that.
How do you know?
Hey, he's Australian. He's got
Because-
somebody hiding down under.
I thought for sure you were gonna say something
Nope.
way worse. All right, thank you.
Honestly,
Yeah.
that one could probably stay in. We're good.
All right.
But he's the career leader in I think it's average homers, walks, and stolen bases. I think there's one other category at Oregon State.
Dang.
And that includes the likes of Stephen Kwan and Adley Rutschman, who are currently in Texas for the
Studs.
MLB All-Star game. Yeah. Both in the starting lineup, actually. Facing the
Steven-
aforementioned Paul Skeets.
Yes.
And Stephen Kwan hitting leadoff, which is pretty cool.
Yes, that's true. Paul Skeens and Stephen Kwan in the bottom half of the first inning.
That's the only
Appointment
thing
time.
I'm going to watch of that game.
I'm watching inning one. If nothing happens, I'm out.
Yeah, I
Nope.
was gonna say.
One batter, three or however many pitches it is, and then I'm turning it off.
Isaac's betting on Stephen Kwan at least double and calling it a day.
Can you imagine if Stephen Kwan just hit a tank off of Paul Skeens pitch one?
MVP.
Dude,
MVP.
I'm hoping Paul Skeens pitches in August when they come to Cleveland. Cause like I have tickets for one of those games already. So like if Paul Skeens happens to pitch that night, I'm gonna be so happy.
That'd be sick.
Cause I was supposed to work the
Um,
night that he was going to pitch in Toledo and I got rained out and I had the day off when they did the
Right.
doubleheader. I was very upset.
It's wild how they're taking care of him already. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because he had a no through 7 and they pulled him.
He's done
That's
twice.
that is wild to me.
True. But also, like, I get it.
Yeah.
But no, I 100% understand why. He threw 99 pitches. He's a rookie. You don't want to kill the guy. But like, come on, bro. Come on.
This
Give him a chance.
this is the guy that Pirates fans are praying that their owner sells the team and gets somebody in there that will actually pay Paul Skeens.
True.
Because
Yeah.
Paul Skeens came out the other day and just talking about how much he likes Pittsburgh. But you're gonna have to meet the money number to keep him around.
Yeah, yeah. When people are gonna offer him like Verlander money here in a few years,
We'll
yeah,
go
tough.
I'm sure.
They still have 6 years.
I was gonna say it is gonna be like the end of 2029 or 2030 by the time that happens, which is wild to think about. But
but it's gonna happen.
yeah,
Oh yeah, somebody will give him a bag. It's inevitable.
because he's without a doubt the NL Rookie of the Year, so he'll have a full year of service time coming into it.
Actually, I think it's not. Just kidding.
Well, Mark
Mason
Stevens-
Wynn.
He might.
No.
Shut up.
No.
all I
Paul
got.
Skeens winning Cy Young this year.
What'd you say?
Ooh, that's a hot one. Paul Skeens for
Paul
Cy Young.
Skeens running right on the board,
I mean,
Matt.
I guess it's not out of the question.
Oh,
definitely.
Matt, he wants you to put it on the board.
All right. We
Long-term
got no
board.
room on the board, so
Well,
Oh.
we'll
I'll
just
get a bigger
remember it
board.
then.
yeah, again,
That's not a bad take, though. I like that.
Board. I like it.
I can't rule it out. I mean,
The guy
he's fighting 94-year-old Chris Sale and
Never mind, we got room.
oh, who else is up there? But yeah, to circle us back to our draft a little bit. Through 11 picks, we've made 11 picks between yesterday and today. We've taken 9 pitchers.
Yay.
I wonder what you guys are missing.
Well, we took a catcher actually.
Shortstop. Short.
So we say
Yeah.
we've taken Bazzana, who everybody seems to think long term that it'll be Jimenez and Bazzana up the middle eventually once he's ready. And honestly, a lot of people think that he could start at Akron, which is, double A. So starting your number 1 pick at double A already would be insane. But yeah, we've taken a bunch of hard throwing pitchers and a couple wild lefties. I guess we've had a very good value draft. We're being very aggressive with our record-setting draft pool money. So,
Yep.
No complaints here.
Make it work.
I don't know anything about the MLB draft, but in MMA terms, it's like you got a bunch of amateur guys who turn pro. You can start off some of them in like the LFA, which is like where Dylan Budka fought for a world title. And then some of them you have to start in like Fostoria, Ohio. Like, you know what I mean? I
That's
think
fair.
that's a pretty good analysis there. And you never know. You truly never know until they get to like double A if they're going to be good.
I'd say
Even then,
I would say AAA.
because there's a lot of guys who get stuck in AAA.
Right.
That's what I mean, though. If a guy is good in double A, you start to think, okay, maybe.
Maybe he has a chance. Yeah.
Yeah, our third pick was a high schooler that sits 95. So hopefully we can develop it.
Hit the weight room, kid.
Kind of nice. I need a couple of those. I don't know what my team drafted. I just had it up too.
I was almost very out of pocket. Speaking of your team,
They're always out of pocket.
I know. Your sole all-star actually got injured, I guess.
Really?
Or is just not participating in the All-Star game because he was replaced about a half hour ago.
How did I miss
With
that?
who?
Kyle Finnegan of the Nationals replaced him in the All-Star game.
Couldn't even get Sonny Gray. Crazy.
Oh, that's just because he's a reliever.
I don't care.
That's fair. Oh yeah, I don't know what happened, but yeah, Kyle Finnegan's an all-star, and Ryan Helsley still is one. He's just not going to pitch. So
They should have got Sonny Gray. They pitch 1 inning anyways.
yeah, I do agree with that. Yeah, they already came out and said Paul Skeens is only going to pitch 1 inning.
I thought that was just natural in the All-Star game, though. I thought all the pitchers basically did 1 inning.
It's generally 1 inning. There every once in a while the starter will throw 2 or something.
The
But,
Cardinals
yeah.
didn't even post it. What the heck? I guess that'll be why I never saw it.
Yeah, MLB posted it, and the Nationals posted it. But yeah, Matt, your team actually drafted one of the players that was in contention for the number 1 pick, JJ Weatherholt from West Virginia. He's listed as a shortstop, kind of profiles more as a second and third baseman. Pretty solid hitter, so definitely nothing to sneeze at 7. I was kind of surprised he fell that far though. I thought he would.
Yeah. Touching that, and the Reds drafted a pitcher with the second overall pick out of Wake Forest. I don't remember his name.
Yeah, Chase Burns. He was the best pitcher available. I mean the Reds got a good arm talent, but very curious to see how the guy that the Rockies got at 3, Charlie Condon, pans out, because when you put the NCAA home run leader in Coors Field, I'm not saying, I'm just saying.
Sounds like a good recipe to me.
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Right.
I was like, going from Georgia to Colorado, though, I'm sure will be a lovely time.
Oh, wolf.
That'll teach him.
Slight change.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure Rhett Lauder, who the Reds took last year, also went to Wake Forest. So,
Well, it is considered
fine.
the best baseball school in the nation, so that makes sense.
I thought that was Vanderbilt.
Vanderbilt. I got the colors right.
That's
He
what I
got
was
me.
thinking.
You're
Yeah.
right. I'll take it. Anyways, like I said, I got the colors right.
I mean, hey, 2 first-round pick pitchers in 2 years is pretty solid, though.
True.
But yeah, I mean, that's really all there is on the draft, I guess.
Home run derbies tonight.
Yep.
All-Star games tomorrow.
All games tomorrow.
This pod won't be out by the time they happen, so it don't matter.
Well, we'll probably give our predictions on the last one.
True.
Right.
But we also named the last one about Jurgen Klopp becoming the coach, and then 2 days after we recorded, it was reported that he said no.
Yeah, I just left it anyway. I was like, Klopp for
Yeah.
president anyway.
So
Oh.
saying there's a chance? No,
That's what I want to get into, actually. Do we have anybody
Soccer?
else? Yes,
terrifying.
sort of. Did anyone
Wow.
else have anything on the MLB before I move?
No.
No.
Have you guys seen what happened last night at the Copa America final?
Yes.
A lot of stuff happened at the Copa America final. Which are
talking-
you referring to?
I'm talking before the game.
When the fans tried to
Yes,
break
yes.
into the stadium because
Yeah.
a bunch of people didn't have tickets, so they just tried to yeah.
Seeing like the pictures, like the destroyed escalators and stuff, it's absolutely insane. People climbing through air vents.
Yeah, they started that game an hour and 15 minutes late because they had shut down the gates and escorted the teams off the field.
Yeah,
Yes.
there were video clips going around of police officers going through checking tickets.
Yep.
It's kind of wild.
Yeah, it was
Yes,
painful, but I stayed up and watched it anyways.
And other news, Messi got hurt in that game too.
Twice, actually. He got hurt just before halftime, messed up his ankle the first time, and then rolled it 15 minutes into the second half.
Oh, he rolled it in the second half?
Yeah. Did you see the picture of it?
Yeah, I did actually.
Bro's ankle was about this big. It was crazy.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I didn't realize he had hurt it at the end of the first half. That was
Yeah.
where I missed.
But the guy who scored the winning goal in extra time was already the tournament leader in goals, and I don't think he started a single game. Lautaro Martinez came off the bench, I think, every game for Argentina, and that was his like 6th goal of the tournament.
Sounds right, Matt.
The fact that they just never like gave him his starting because he lost his starting spot at the World Cup
Yeah.
in 22, and they were like, "Yeah, we'll keep him off the bench," and then he ended up being the best scorer in the tournament. Wild.
All I have to say is it's not coming home.
Wrong tournament, but yeah.
That's I was pretty sure, but still. That was where I was going next.
Yeah, that's an England thing.
It's still funny, so you're good.
It's always funny.
Yes.
It's never coming home.
Somebody had a 3-leg parlay for like 936 grand or something of Scotty Scheffler, the Celtics, in England.
Oh, that's a tough look.
And he refused 3 separate offers
Never.
of 400K or more.
Bro, I'm never letting it ride on England soccer. That's insane.
No. No
Facts.
way.
When they're supposed to be bad.
They're not supposed to be bad. They're supposed to be really good. But their coach has tactics like the way that English people make food.
Bad.
No seasoning.
Bland.
No flavor.
So both
The
boring.
are 2.0.
Yeah. I love making that joke.
That's fair.
But yeah, England was never winning that anyway. Spain was always the better team. We had an ongoing joke in our house of like cheering for our heritages, quote unquote. So like mom would be fans of one set of team, dad would be fans of the other set of teams. I would be fans of both, except for England. That was the only one I refused to cheer for. Dad's like, it's our heritage. I said, yeah, my heritage is also American, which is everything against England.
Yeah, damn right. Roll Tide.
He didn't care for that. Roll Tide.
Roll Tide.
Go Tigers.
The English mind cannot comprehend SEC football. That's all that matters.
Darn right.
Go drink your tea out of the harbor.
That too.
Let me know how that goes for you, Isaac.
Yeah, we don't want your
Brady,
taxes.
you're gonna help him.
Only our own taxes.
I don't like tea.
Too bad.
It'll be salty though. There's some flavor,
Or flavoring the Brits tea. What?
I guess. I don't know. But yeah, shout out to Lamine Yamal for just being a dog, I guess. Kid turned 17 on Saturday and then won the Euros on Sunday. And I think he led the tournament in assists. So
Yeah.
yeah, we're all 21 and 22 sitting around talking about him, and he's posting Instagram lives of his teammates naked in the changing room, which is so out of pocket, by the way. But
I pulled my tonsil, man. It was all over from there.
what did he say? What?
Yeah.
What?
I pulled my tonsil. It was all over from there. That's why I'm not pro.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, just remember,
And then I
this is
injured
the
my
start of the
eucalyptus.
rest of our lives.
Yeah. So, anyways, he graduated high school this summer. Well, he graduated early because he's a professional
Yeah, I
soccer
got
player.
that. I got
He's the next face of Barcelona, and he's already top 10 in Ballon d'Or voting.
And then
You don't need high school.
Nope.
Yeah, high school's for the.
I'll get paid enough.
Yeah, you'll be all right.
They'll figure it out.
He's already figured it out.
Yep.
He should have scored in that game a couple times too. But that was a good game to watch.
Didn't watch it.
I'm so surprised.
Isaac and I were playing car soccer, actually.
Yeah, at what time?
The time I got the second alert about Messi being hurt, yeah.
That's the wrong game.
You're right.
Yep.
It is.
Yeah. Because that game's
That
at
game was
3
like
o'clock.
That's how you know
Yep.
I'm a mega soccer casual because I keep getting these mixed up.
So one's in South America, the other one's
The
in
Copa.
Europe. Yeah, that's why one's called Copa America.
Yeah.
The other one's called the
Euros.
Euros. Do you know where England is? Do you know where Spain is? Should I keep going?
Yes.
Do you know where
Yes, I know.
Argentina is?
Yes, I know.
This is the tough one. Do you know where Colombia is?
Oh, I got one. Do you know where Georgia is?
Which Georgia?
all of the above.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Well, one is in North America.
Well, Isaac, why don't you come over here and show me on a map?
You have a phone somewhere by you? Google it.
And you were home in plenty of time to get here anyway.
Just looking for a way to slide that in wherever he goes. Got it.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Look, he's frowning at me. Why are you frowning at me?
Do any of you guys know how many trophies Lionel Messi has as the leader
None.
in soccer all time?
28.
You're almost half, or you're over halfway there.
Oh,
42.
It's
Close. Higher.
I was going to say 55.
for some reason 38 was sticking out to me, but I was like, that seems too high.
It's also lower than what Clayton said, isn't it? Or she said 35.
Yes.
I didn't hear what
I said 43, I think.
said 42. And you said
Oh.
38. And I said higher than 42.
Well, no,
By
I
the
know.
way. It's 45. He has
yeah.
45 freaking trophies.
props to Clayton.
That's
Between
it?
golden. You don't even have that many trophies from youth soccer. Those are all participation.
I was
about
about to
it?
make fun of you.
What about?
I was over here thinking, boy, to mock you six soccer.
I still have that bobblehead trophy. We should put it up here. They can take the
I
spot.
still
of
have
Elway.
mine too.
I don't know what happened to mine.
That's one of the only youth soccer trophies I've ever kept because I think it's the coolest trophy I've ever gotten.
Yeah, pretty good.
I actually think that's the coolest trophy I've ever gotten. Now that I think about it.
You remember
like-
the really bad Bluffton ones?
I mean, they were all bad.
Well,
just-
yeah.
I just think that the glass curved things or whatever are so stupid. Like, yeah, let's
Yeah.
give a 12-year-old a piece of glass.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Finley started doing that. And then that's what Isaac and I got for like
Yeah.
travel soccer too. They weren't curved ones, actually. They were
Yes.
two pieces. There was a base and like a straight up part. And I was like, what's this?
Yeah, no.
Give me to bubble it.
I say, at least the one I have was just the one curved piece that
Yeah, I know what
I
you're
could
talking about.
literally slice somebody's face open with.
Yeah, that was one of the Finley ones.
I
But yeah.
remember this about some of those Finley soccer tournaments every time I walk through Emory Adams. It's a riveting time.
Yep.
Those back
Yeah.
some quality stories to be on the sideline for.
I still don't think I ever played on the actual marathon field. We were always on the slightly less nice one next to it.
You're talking about the one right there by the river,
Yeah.
the creek or whatever.
Gardner.
Yeah. The marathon field's super nice. I've played on it.
All right, Mr. Big Shot. Jeez, relax.
Sorry.
You've played on marathon field. We've won a football tournament.
There's levels.
Got him. Got him.
Yeah, where's your trophy for that? Did we get trophies for that, or just get a medal?
I think we got
I
medals.
thought it was medals.
I don't
Yeah,
remember. I probably don't.
How would
know.
you
That's
know?
all.
You weren't there.
What?
Yeah, because I was in Cincinnati playing a travel tournament.
Yeah, did you win?
No.
No, we got second that year.
Yeah, imagine.
Yeah, get wrecked, nerd.
Therefore, he wouldn't understand.
No, I absolutely laid a kid out that tournament too.
Yeah, and I had
You
the best
always
own
brag
goal you
about
could ever
that,
see.
and then it like all it is you like trouncing some 90-pound kid.
yeah, bro.
Oh
yeah,
no, this
bro
guy was built.
Sure, he was.
built like
built
what?
of
A
what,
paperclip?
No,
No,
more like a mechanical pencil.
Oh, so he looked like you.
What? No, I'm built more like a marker.
Now
That
you
kid
are.
was
Now
probably
you
a
are. Now you are.
mechanical
What
now you are.
kind of marker?
What Sharpie?
Not the fine point one.
Well,
though, but,
better
like,
Sharpie
No,
than
no.
Xbox, I guess.
the thick one.
All
You're an
right.
expert. What am I then? A half sharp pencil? Like
You're like a crayon, Matt.
that makes sense. That's what I was thinking. I was on the same, like a pencil that's been sharpened like half.
Yeah, yeah,
so
yeah,
basically
yeah.
the same.
Like
Yeah,
a
half
well-used
sharpened color
colored
pencil.
pencil.
And I'm not the brightest crayon in the
Yeah.
box.
You're like the beige crayon. You're not bright, but you're
What
not.
does that mean?
Nobody knows.
Shut up. What's
But
funny?
today is an important day. We already kind of touched on it a little bit, but NCAA football is officially back. Dropped today.
Heck yeah.
As Isaac, do you have it
really.
downloaded? Yes, you do.
Brother,
Okay.
Yes.
he was already playing it. That's why he's not here.
Isaac and I both do.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't have it yet. won't
I did
lie.
not buy the early access because I didn't feel like spending the extra money on it because I knew it'd be during the work week, so it wasn't going to matter anyways. And Leo's in Tennessee, so he also did not get the early access because he wouldn't have been able to play it anyways. So
That's true.
Hopefully it's
Thursday
fun.
night, I will be staying up all night to play, baby. Let's go. It is Thursday night, right? Not Wednesday. night. Or is it Friday?
I
night?
think it's Thursday. But
Thursday's
It's Thursday at midnight, I believe.
Oh, I can do that
What's Thursday at midnight?
when the
That
official game
full-
drops.
yeah.
I don't know if I can do that. I might just have to wait till Friday night.
I'm just gonna wait until I get back from Colorado. At this point, I've already decided.
Touche.
There's no sense.
You have to take BG to the playoffs.
I know. I got to rebuild us to be able to take on Bama.
All right. So hear me out. Here's the plan. Finally, fan kicked back on. Sorry. Before we run out of time, I start my coaching career at the University of Toledo.
This has
Burn
been
that
Hot Take Sports episode 147.
Stay with me. Stay with me. I burned them to the ground.
All right, I'm back in.
You had me, then you lost me. Hot sauce back. All right. I burned them to the ground to the point where I get fired in the first season.
Perfect.
I managed to get another job anywhere else in the nation. I get good for a little bit. I come back to the MAC for Bowling Green and rise them to the Big Ten and eventually to a national champion.
Can you
And
take
still
your,
keep Toledo as a rival the entire time.
Can you
That's the
keep?
part where you
Can you make
burn
your
them.
intermediate job at Bluffton University?
No, D3 didn't make the game.
Dang it.
I don't even know if D2.
Is D2 in
D2
the
didn't
game?
make the, no, absolutely
No.
not.
Well, oh,
Okay, no.
They
you'll-
can't get NIL money, so
oh,
And Finley's not even
Wait,
a
that's
selectable
true.
hometown in the game for Ohio.
but North Baltimore is. And so is Perry, Ohio, which isn't even a real place.
isn't that just like
Facts.
townships in Ohio?
I don't know, man. It's Lima Perry. That's all I know. So,
Yeah, that's Perry Township, I think. That's really funny, actually.
yep. No Finley.
Oh,
The-
and you can pick
the
a
biggest
lineman,
town
too.
in.
You can pick Lima and you can't pick Finley.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
so dumb.
What you know? What
Uh-huh.
now that I think about it, that doesn't make sense because wouldn't like Luke Montgomery be in the game
Yeah.
for Ohio
That's
State?
a really good point.
And he literally went to Finley High School. So
Yeah.
Finley should be. We should start writing reviews right now. See if we can get
I'm
into
just
the
gonna-
game.
missing you.
EA Sports. Perry's not even a real place, but Finley's not in the game at Ohio State University.
Yeah,
Garbage.
because I was looking at it, I was like, oh, like I'll just pick Finley because obviously Rossman's not going to be on there.
No.
Really?
Obviously.
All right, let's take a break. Come back.
Yep.
Find some other sports to talk about and call it a day.
That's dangerous.
Sounds good.
And we are back. And we have sports to talk about. No, we don't. Do we have sports to talk about? Have you guys watched any Summer League?
No, I haven't. All I see is that Bronny is not great.
He's
Not
not
great.
shooting great,
Hoping go.
which is
I'm hoping going to a game when I'm there.
oh
When do
yeah.
you leave for Vegas, Isaac?
What?
When do you leave?
The 23rd.
Nice.
It's a Tuesday.
Clayton, when do you leave?
Saturday, the 20th.
Okay.
Is Summer League still gonna be going on when you're there, Isaac?
Mm,
I don't know. I was trying to figure that out.
let's Google it.
So it's Summer League
You got
tournament
phone.
because I thought the Summer League tournament was like the start of August.
Maybe.
I think so. Right?
I thought it was.
July 22nd is the last day, I think.
Is
The
that-
last day of like the regular games though.
Yeah.
Not the
I think-
actual tournament.
Yeah. Isaac, I think while you're out there, it'll be like the fun part, like the tournament.
That'll be cool.
Yeah. I'm
Make
hoping
sure
to
go
catch a
watch the
Cavs game.
Jazz.
Honestly, I don't care who it is. I just want to go watch because it would be cool to say, "Hey, I went to a summer league game."
Yeah,
Right.
for sure.
Well,
Timberwolves team has been fun so far. I've watched both of their summer league games, and they look pretty good. So
I have
Cavs
not
have
I
watched.
DJ
watched-
Bane, so we're good.
I watched highlights of the Cavs game, and someone threw a mad poster on
Us
someone.
Buzelis had a crazy poster for the Bulls. But yeah, Bronny's been exactly what everyone expected. He can't shoot the ball for a lick, and he plays amazing defense. But because he's LeBron's son, he's getting all the hype or not all the negative hype, I guess.
Right.
I
Well,
don't know.
this is kind of
Right.
fun. Imoni Bates, DJ Burns, Zaire Smith. Yeah.
A little
that's our-
squad
that's
I
our
build.
think it was. Yeah, I want to go see DJ Burns play with Monty Bates and all that. It would be super cool.
That'd be fun.
I weigh more than Imani Bates. He's 6'9".
I know.
That's
That's
disturbing.
wild.
Just watching DJ Burns in the summer league would be fun too.
Yeah.
And DJ Burns probably weighs 2 of Monty Bates.
I've heard he's slimmed out though. Like
Oh, I'm
since
sure he
college,
has.
he's slimmed out.
Well, I mean,
I
when
still
you
don't
get an
mind
NBA
eating.
dietitian, that'll help. I'm sure.
Well, he doesn't have that kind of money yet.
Wow, but I'll get one.
Oh, shout out to Daquan
Get a
Cloud.
contract.
He played for Bowling Green when I was a freshman, and he had a nasty poster dunk for the Warriors
Nice.
summer league team last night. Guy missed a 3, and he just went up and dunked it over some guy. It was awesome.
The Cavs one was in transition. It was clean.
First college basketball game I ever went to, Bowling Green versus Ohio Wesleyan.
How'd that go?
It was fun.
About what you would expect.
Yeah. Yeah, a bunch of
Yeah.
kids that were out there for the love of the game versus a guy who's now could be an NBA floater, realistically. So
Yeah.
I don't even know what division Ohio Wesleyan is.
They're the same division as Finley,
no, they're not. They're smaller.
I believe.
I was gonna say, I thought they were
Are they
D3
really?
or NAIA.
Three. Yep. They're
Imagine Bluffton
Oh.
University playing Bowling Green and basketball.
Brady. Nothing would make me happier than if Bluffton.
Oh, I'm
were-
sure-
like
I'm
Bowling
sure it
Green
would.
in any.
Because Finley usually plays Toledo.
Yeah.
How about hockey, Brady? Let's do Bluffton versus BG in hockey.
You got to find people who can skate at Bluffton first.
Yeah, I was gonna say that'd be an inner squad. There is no Bluffton hockey team. Adrian has a hockey team. Bluffton does
Well,
not.
yeah, we were supposed to scrimmage them one time, and then they got the case of COVID, and they didn't come down.
Damn.
It'll be
Yeah.
like that.
No, I wish we had a
Yeah.
hockey team. I would have enjoyed working those.
D3 hockey apparently is somewhat of a big deal, but because there's a championship in D3 college hockey, and there's not one in D2 college hockey.
Well, it must be a big deal. Austin Swankler was going there.
No, it's not. He's in Fort Wayne now. We don't talk about him. We don't talk about him in
Yeah.
a positive manner. How about that?
Oh, okay.
It was sarcasm.
Is playing
There you go.
D3 hockey considered a positive manner after he was like a star on Bowling Green's hockey team?
I was gonna say, when he
For
was
that guy,
the homie
D3 was
baby.
about as good as it was going to get. So
Well, now he's semi-pro, so I think it got better.
he'll be
Okay.
tough before the end of the year.
Just throwing it out there.
Hopefully,
Uh,
freaking
okay.
dies in combat with diamond hands.
No, he's not. He's not in Fort Wayne anymore.
Stone hands.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He'll actually beat him up now.
That'd be nice.
You think they'll play Tahoe?
What? Yeah, they're both in the West. Why not?
They probably won't. They probably won't play into the playoffs, though. I wouldn't think.
Well, I'm not talking about the playoffs. I'm talking about the regular season.
I know,
They'll
but
still probably play Tahoe, Brady. I bet they will. Is the schedule out yet?
yeah. I say. I mean, like I think we opened in Idaho, but like last year we didn't go further west. I mean, we didn't even play Kansas City last year. We didn't go further west than Iowa last year.
Yeah, Fort Wayne's already 2 to 3 hours west of Toledo, right?
Brady, it doesn't get any more west than Idaho until this season.
Well, yeah, no, we start with Idaho this year, but like we didn't go beyond Iowa last year, which is where I was.
Yeah, but we still played Idaho is the thing. I'm looking right now.
Yeah, we do this year because I think we start there for 2, if I remember correctly.
Bloomington Bison is going to be in town on New Year's Eve for the Comets.
The old Bloomington Bison.
Fun.
Fort Wayne Comets at Tahoe Night Monsters, Friday, January 24th, 25th, and the 26th. They're there for a weekend.
All right,
Road trip.
Book it.
if they were in Fort Wayne, we'd go. But
Yeah. I can make a trip to Fort Wayne. I ain't making a trip to
the lake.
I would be so happy to watch.
Tahoe.
I would totally go to Fort Wayne and watch Diamond Hands beat the crap out of Austin Swank. That'd be awesome.
just for the opportunity. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll send him a Venmo. I'll DM him
Right.
and be like $50 if you fight this guy.
Well, I'll add to that too. Yeah.
And when he says double it, you're on. I'll triple it. I don't care.
Yeah.
You go, hey Clayton.
He said,
Hey, Austin
I bet I got
Swankler.
4 buddies I can get $50 from for you to
Yeah.
fight this guy.
Austin Swankler skating off the ice with like a broken nose would be awesome. That'd be great.
Better yet, we'll pay you $100 up front and we'll pay your fine.
I would say, we will start a GoFundMe for your fine.
That'd be so funny.
We'll make sure you get an under the table game check for this.
You'll be getting a bonus of sorts if you catch my drift.
Yeah. Hypothetically speaking. And it all doubles with a knockout. Just saying.
It's not saying, I'm
Yeah.
just saying.
He has to be
Performance
laying
bonus.
on the ice for 5 seconds, though.
Yeah, if his feet end up above his head,
They dump him in the bench and DJ what was it?
We start in Bloomington, Brady, and then we're going to Idaho from there.
Man, we got started in Illinois.
Yeah.
Gross.
Agreed. Disgusting state.
Dude, I'm excited for hockey already. Like just in general.
It's so far from now.
I know, but
That's insane.
It
Isn't your team gonna suck again anyways?
yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Working a season of hockey does things to you.
What about 2 seasons of hockey?
Whoa. Let's not
only
get
gonna
too
get
ahead of
worse.
ourselves.
Haven't you already worked 2 seasons of hockey? Wasn't this your second year?
My first one.
Dang, it just took that long, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah, say
Brady, do you like working in baseball or hockey?
I
He
like
sweats less in hockey.
Yeah. That's fair. Yeah.
I like different aspects of each. Obviously, like baseball is my first sport, so like I like that I understand it more, and like it's always something I've enjoyed. But like watching hockey every day is fun.
Once you start to understand the ins and outs of hockey, it's a lot more fun. Soccer's the same way. Like a lot of people don't like watching soccer, but I like picking out like formations and stuff. So like that's fun to me. But I don't
I
Right.
like
understand
watching
hockey.
the
So
teams that I like in soccer and hockey, I guess too. Same thing.
Well, and for me, like when I was working games, like I got to sit beside a couple of like lifelong hockey people. So like whatever I didn't already know, they just sat there and explained it to me.
yeah, you
Like,
pick some stuff up for sure.
Yeah. Like I feel like I actually could hold my own in a hockey conversation now. It's a
Got me
wonderful
beat.
thing. Honestly, it's probably almost to the point of playing basketball, like for me. Which not that I'm like super into basketball, but
Man, you couldn't pick like James Harden off a court.
that is false. I could pick it.
Is
All I
it?
gotta do is look for the moving mob of hair, and you're fine. I know James Harden.
What?
I guess get
The
James-
moving mob of hair is the best you can come up with for
Hair.
James Harden.
the thick beard and the thick hair.
You might deserve a bad for that.
That was just dumb.
You're in your bedroom playing video games. You don't get to tell me what to do.
We're not talking about Isaac right now, Brady. We're talking about you.
No, that was you don't even deserve a bad for that. Was just dumb. Yeah, he's got a beard and braids now, and he's not even fat anymore. So.
Yeah, that's true.
I was just more going for the beard.
As we know of.
No, I actually like his braids. His braids are kind of clean.
Since this week is a slow week, I do have a question for you guys that I thought about today at work. I'm going to give each of you a sport. And if somebody had never watched that sport before, what game are you going to show them?
Columbus Crew versus LAFC this weekend.
All right.
That was my first thought too, Matt.
Hey man, if you want to have some fun,
Brady, I'm going to give you baseball. What
Facts.
game would you show? One singular game.
what's the highest scoring game in baseball history? So people will actually enjoy it.
I'm trying to think of a good one. Can you dish out to other people so I have a little bit more time to think?
What was the game that what's his face? The Tubby pitcher hit a home run.
Bartolo
Bartolo
Colon's
home run game.
No, I'm gonna take that. That is peak.
Yeah, but they wouldn't understand like
Yeah.
The
I was
Yeah,
going to say, you got to remember, these people have never
Right.
watched baseball.
they'd be like, all right, yeah, fat guy hit ball far. Yeah, okay.
Isaac, I'm going to give you football. What football game are you picking?
Ooh.
Any games the
Lions Okay.
played last year.
No.
That I'll give you basketball. College
Oh.
and then.
Easy. Cavs Warriors.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that's kind of a cop out. Well, I guess college is kind of a cop out too, because is there a better game than Villanova in the championship a couple years ago against North Carolina?
Oh, probably. I mean, you could go like cardiac Kemba.
Yeah, that'd be a good one.
That'd be a good
True.
one.
As sad as it is, I guess if I had a game that I would want somebody to watch, it would be Game 7. And
Yeah, that's what I was thinking at work today too.
just because
It hurts, but it's fair.
yeah,
Yeah,
it
yeah.
hurts, but
Yeah.
like the energy of that game, everything that happened in it, like there's not a better option. At least not recently. I guess I could give the Cardinals comeback in 2011 when David Game 6 there. I guess that would be a pretty good one.
That's a good one too.
What series MVP David Freeze was different.
Yeah.
That's not a bad one. I didn't even
That
think about that.
was outfielder David Freeze.
Hey, it don't matter.
Dang.
Got the job done. That
Wait,
one's
Isaac, you got a football
that's
game?
more like if you have to watch the whole series though.
Yeah, that's true.
Football's kind of you could throw multiple out there and you couldn't go bad with it.
Oh no, you can go bad.
You could definitely go bad. You can watch any
Well,
Cleveland
yeah.
Browns game from like 2015 to 2017.
You can go any of those. You go. What was the? It was Giants versus somebody Thursday night football 2 years ago
Probably
when Daniel
Commanders.
Jones. It might have been Commanders, or I was thinking maybe Jets because the Jets sucked too. It might have been Giants Jets on Thursday night football when Daniel Jones tripped on the 15 or 20-yard line.
Wasn't that the
Yeah.
Eagles?
Yeah,
Or
actually,
am
I
I-
think you're right. I think you're right, Glade.
I think that was
you
Eagles.
might be right with that.
I thought the Eagles were better at that time though.
Well,
But that would be a divisional game, so that would make sense
Right.
too. But yeah, Daniel Jones was
Yeah.
going to score the first touchdown of the game on like a 70-yard rush and then
and
tripped
then
on
just
like the
tripped
20-yard
over
line.
the 20.
Before I
Classic.
give my thoughts
Yeah.
on
Hold on, let Isaac finish first.
Hold
Hold
on,
on.
that's what I was gonna say. Like I want Isaac to give his selection first.
The first one came to mind was it's an older game, but the fumble with the Browns against Denver. Because that game was super back and forth.
Which game?
The fumble. It was Browns, Broncos, and the Browns
Oh
fumbled.
yeah.
Yeah.
Man, you're going way back with that. All right.
Yeah, I am.
Sheesh.
He went
It was
over
back
with
and
the
forth
Browns.
game.
Drive. My dad still complains about it.
Oh yes,
The Des
Browns
Carter
fans
game.
too.
That's a good one too.
That
That'd be
is
crazy.
a good one.
I didn't hear it, Brady. What'd you say?
28-3. I was trying not to say it till Isaac.
No, that's a good choice. It is.
That's a good one too.
Another
remember
good
where
one
I
that
was
sticks
when
out to me for football is the 2013 Iron Bowl.
Oh yeah. Yeah. that'd be a
Ooh,
good one.
yeah. That would be a good
oh,
one.
Return.
The
Soccer.
Auburn, yeah, the kick 6 on the field goal attempt. The 100, what was it, like 108
Yeah.
yard return or whatever, 109 yard
I think it was
return.
109.
Yeah, something like that.
109 yards.
Yeah, that was a good
Ironically
one.
enough,
Yeah.
the guy that ran that back was the one who gave up the game-winning touchdown pass when Florida State beat them in the Natty that year. I went back and watched that play the other day, and I was like, "Oh, that's Chris Davis." Oh, God, no. Oh,
Honestly, though, maybe a homer pick for football, but any of the 3 between the Big Ten championship and the 2 where Ohio State won the first college football playoffs.
yeah, with
Oh
Cardale.
yeah.
Cardale backup quarterbacks, like
That-
2 and 3, and some of the throws that were made, those were crazy.
Oh, I challenge
I'll
any
give
of
you
you
that.
in soccer. We're gonna switch to soccer. I challenge any of you to come up with a better game in the World Cup final in 2022. That is the greatest soccer game of all time.
Yeah, I mean, that we know
Yeah.
of, obviously. I wasn't watching
Right.
Pele back in the day, but,
And nobody cares about that.
well, I do.
Oh, the Columbus Crew game this past week was
Facts.
pretty good.
That didn't have global implications, though.
True.
True.
Wasn't on the world stage.
Honestly, I'm gonna say this one on behalf of Leo. Germany over Brazil, World Cup 2012, 2014. The
I watched that
7-1
one.
was kind of crazy.
Yeah.
That was
Neymar
the
Jr.
semis, wasn't it? Or was that the final?
No, Neymar Jr. got hurt in the final or in the semifinals, like
Okay,
injured his
okay.
back. But Brazil ended up winning, but they just that sucked the life out of them, and Germany just demolished them in the final.
Yeah.
So that would have been a heck of a game too. Although you wouldn't see too much excitement in that game because they scored 5 goals in the first 20 minutes. But if that's how they think soccer works, then maybe.
I'm
Really?
gonna ask Leo for a game. But you said you want someone on behalf of Leo, but I'm gonna ask Leo for a game. Like,
No, they beat Argentina. They beat Argentina 1-0 in the final that year.
You're right. It was a semifinal match.
I was gonna say I could have sworn that Messi lost that year because that was the big story.
Yep.
Yeah.
Regardless, though, that's still a good pick.
Still a big game. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right. Because
Yeah,
then
yeah.
Germany went on to win the final. So
I think I'll throw an MMA take out there. My runner-up is Max Holloway versus Justin Gaethje at UFC 300. Max just beat the crap out of him for 24 minutes and 50 seconds and then still stood and KO'd him in the middle of the ring at the end. So we'll go ahead and go with that one for runner-up. But number 1 is Robbie Lawler versus Rory McDonald, too, at UFC 189.
oh, I thought you was gonna say Brian Barberina.
that's what I was gonna say.
I wish. But
That's still a heck of a brawl, though, as far as
Yeah.
UFC goes.
And you should, for those of you at home, look up how busted up Rory McDonald was. That guy got beat to a foot of his life. It was wild.
True.
I'm going to throw another one out there for the UFC. The fastest knockout ever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
For
Ben
simple
Askren looking like a-
coolness factor, you can say that, but it wasn't a
Right.
long drug out war.
Right.
You know what I mean? And if
Like,
I'm
if
gonna
you-
pick somebody, show somebody who's never watched MMA, I think I'm gonna go with a bloody slugfest.
Yeah, for sure.
But the
Or
5-second
you could
KO
go-
was still one of the coolest moments, though. Absolutely.
Yeah. Or you could go 5-second KO to bloody.
Honestly, yeah,
And
because
show
you
him
still
that
have
way,
time.
too.
And then if you want to go somewhere right in
Right.
the middle, you go Oliveira versus Adesanya when he basically faked Oliveira out like he was gonna fall over and then just knocked him out.
Pereira. Yep.
Rare, not Oliveira. Yeah.
I knew what you meant. You're good.
Thank you. One of those Brazilian names.
Oh,
But-
Leo
They're
said
both
he's
Brazilian.
finding a game for us. He's just finding the proper date.
What sport did you give him?
Soccer.
Oh, okay.
Just because you
Oh.
said one on his behalf, so I wanted to see if he
Did
was
you
serious.
tell
While
him
we
the one
wait
I
for
said?
Leo,
Yeah,
I have one
You
more.
just asked him. He will say 7-1. I
Well,
almost
good.
guarantee it.
I told him the 2 games that were mentioned already.
Oh,
I wanted to
okay.
see if
So
he was
he's
serious.
gonna find a different one. Okay.
I do
USA
have-
versus England World Cup.
All right. I have another one that'd be kind of fun. Best storyline ever per sport.
Ooh.
Ooh, I'll start it off. She's a Zeppy.
What do you say?
He did Shahid Giuseppe.
What? No, that's not the greatest NFL story of all time. How about Tom Brady?
No, but it's
Fair.
Yeah, like
I'll one up you, Brock Purdy.
no,
No, I don't think that's a one up.
wrong.
One's the last
Incorrect.
pick of the draft and has made a Super Bowl. One is the
And
last
lost.
pick of the draft and is the best football player ever.
Yeah.
Okay. Leo did say his game real quick. He said I would tell them to watch Man City versus Queen Park Rangers in 2012 when Sergio Aguero won Man City the league.
The Aguero. Yeah, I can't say that because it's Man City, but understandable.
Brady, what about a good baseball storyline? Hit us.
Well, there's always the Jackie Robinson storyline, I suppose.
That is
That-
kind of
yeah.
that is kind of unbeatable for sure.
Yeah.
I was trying to
Nah,
think of
there's a
any other
Larry
ones.
Dopey.
Because, like, obviously Jackie Robinson's, like, the best and the most impactful. I was trying to think if there's any other good ones.
While you're thinking, not near the success story, but like the Griffin brothers who played together on the Seahawks was cool. The
Oh,
one that
yeah.
didn't
Yeah,
have a hand.
that's a good
Oh
one.
yeah.
That's a good one. Realistically, 28-3 is a good one.
1 and
honestly-
31 is pretty cool.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, you can shut the hell up now. That is. I'm not gonna say it's cool, but it's definitely incredible and awe-inspiring. Like, oh my god, my team
Yeah.
was that bad. But for MMA, give me Alex Pereira. Best storyline ever. Guy's sitting in a bar. Izzy's making fun of him because he got asked about him in an interview, and he goes, he's gonna be sitting there and saying, I beat that guy one time. And Alex Pereira was like, no. And then got back into training in Brazil, worked his way up, and ended up knocking him out on the world stage at Madison Square Garden. So,
That is a pretty good one.
and has now become a 2-division world champion. I would argue the face of the UFC right now. So,
I don't know if there's much to argue.
yeah, that's the best one ever in MMA, I think, for sure. For sure, ski.
We have anything else? I have one thing.
Go for it.
All yours.
The Browns have extended their kicker.
We did.
Congratulations.
We signed D-Hop. We're paying him like $5 million a year, a little over $5 million a year. Don't suck,
Yeah.
please. That'd be cool. I
Yeah.
watched him win us multiple games last year in person, so hoping that he can stick with that going into the year. I guess. I just hope our team stays healthy. We'll figure it out, I guess.
Yeah. Still waiting on Amari Cooper's deal. Don't
Yep.
know what we're gonna do with him yet.
Um,
I'm kind of thinking that we're gonna like let his contract like ride out, then go after T. Higgins in the offseason.
hopefully,
Yeah, didn't he officially say that he's not signing an extension?
yes.
Yeah.
They have not extended him
Yeah.
because they don't have any money.
And granted, the money that we're
money?
gonna pay him,
We have no money.
They have no
and the
money.
money we're gonna pay Amari Cooper, just put it towards T. Higgins. Call it good.
Well, you could give Amari Cooper all sorts of money if you didn't have a certain quarterback.
You can shut the hell up over there, Richard. Our quarterback situation is still
Only
better
if he's
than yours.
wrong.
He's still gonna be better than your quarterback.
That's true.
I'm with him on that.
For
That's
now.
true.
He's worse
You
than your
guys have a
quarterback. We have
brand
bigger
new
issues.
QB in a brand new system. There's no chance he's better than Deshaun Watson.
Not this year.
Yeah,
There's always a chance.
that's exactly what we're talking about.
It's always a chance. Not that I believe it, but there's.
I was gonna say, who's he gonna throw the ball to? Hunter Henry?
All right.
Ezekiel. Oh, wait.
Oh, well,
No, that's Dak.
That's Dak, yeah.
Check down, King.
all right.
New tech down.
If CD Lamb
Interesting.
loses his left leg, yes, I'll agree with you guys. Even then, it could be
I
close.
don't know. They didn't throw it to him much, anyways.
Not that. Well,
That's not true.
I guess Isaac, you watched receiver, right? Or like you watched part of it.
We're doing
I've seen the whole thing. Yeah, go for it.
Have you guys seen this though about how Devontae Adams reportedly signed off on the benching of Jimmy Garoppolo?
What?
Yeah, apparently Devontae Adams is like, yeah, bench Jimmy Garoppolo or I'm out of here.
Well,
okay.
When you're
There's a difference
you're the
between
best-
signing off on it and demanding it. Which one was it?
I'm trying to remember what the
He
quote-
pretty much demanded it.
They gave him a contract.
Those are very different stories.
Yeah, and now in the last 3 days, it's been. Well, I guess Devontae Adams will be a Jet by the trade deadline. Yee. Because if they trade him now, it's 40 million in dead cap. But if they wait till like August, it's 25 mil.
Worth it.
Could be worse. That's nuts, dude.
He
Can
can't
you
be much
imagine
dumber,
Devontae
though.
Adams on that offense?
Aaron Rodgers.
All right.
If he's healthy with Devontae Adams, Garrett Wilson, Brees Hall.
Gang.
And they'll still be bad.
They'll still have Alan Lazard and Randall Cobb.
All
The
right.
Jets are gonna jet.
The New York Packers
I like that take, Isaac.
pack their crap and go home.
Stealing my votes over there.
I don't
But you're
know.
proud of him for it.
I just hope the Browns aren't bad. That'd be great, to be honest.
Hey man, as long as my team beats the Jets at least once this year, it was a successful year.
What are you gonna do realistically, Brady? Because Isaac and I have lived this. What are you gonna do if your team goes 0-17?
That's a really good question.
He's gonna talk crap on you because your team never went 0-17.
That's true. We went 0-16. Subtle
true.
but
I
important
would-
difference.
I wouldn't be able to one up you there.
You will actually be able to one up you.
Well, I guess if you go retroactive to the season before, we lost 17 straight. So
Nope, don't count.
all right.
Different roster, different payroll.
I don't think it was a different roster. Weirdly enough,
I don't think so.
You had to draft somebody.
was Miles Garrett wasn't
Okay.
on the 0-16 team, was he? I think that's why we got Miles Garrett.
No, I
That
think he
changes the roster a
was.
lot.
Was he? I don't think he was. I think that let me look that up.
I think
that
he
we
was,
drafted
he
him
was,
the
he
year
was
after.
the number one pick in 17,
He-
right?
Yeah,
He was either.
And 1 in
Was he
31, I think,
17?
was 16 and 17.
yes. We picked him in 17. So I think because we were that bad,
Okay.
we got Miles Garrett. So honestly, worth it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure 1 in 31
Yeah.
got you Miles Garrett and Baker, I think.
Yes. No, 1 in
Yes.
31 got us.
Johnny Manziel.
No, that was before that, Matt.
Who?
Let's look up Cleveland Browns first rounders.
Nick Chubb.
I was thinking, like, I know you guys have
No,
1
Nick
in
Chubb was a
4.
second rounder.
Yeah.
But to answer your question, Clayton, it would definitely be more of
It
a
had to be Baker.
have continued denial
No.
until it actually like happens.
We gotta be able to get one, right? We gotta be able to get one, right? Week
Well, that was-
18. We gotta be able to get one, right?
Well, that was me the entire midsection of last year. Like, oh, we can beat the Giants, right? Oh, we can compete with the Saints, right? Yeah, that was me last year. So if we hit like 0-12, the denial set in, and then when it happens, I'll be like, well, miserable till next September,
It's
but you can
only-
only go up.
It's only up from there.
Yeah, exactly.
Guys, listen to this squad that we picked in 2015 and 2016. So 2015 was Danny Shelton and Cam Irving in the first round.
Patriots legend Danny Shelton.
Oh yes.
That hurts.
Oh,
That hurts to look
yes.
at. And then you know who we picked after going 0-16, Brady? Guess. It's the most 0-16 pick we possibly could have made.
Deshaun Kaiser.
Way funnier. He was in the second round of that year.
Dang it.
Oh,
I'm so
I definitely
close.
know this.
Once I say it, you'll be like, oh yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Who is it?
Well,
Who is it?
Corey Coleman.
And my best Conor McGregor boys.
Oh, that's right. Cause you guys were traded back, right?
Yes. We traded back
Yeah.
for Corey freaking Coleman.
I was gonna say, because that's what I was thinking. I was pretty sure
Who
that
was the one
Sammy
pick that
Watkins
year?
draft. Because I vividly remember sitting there watching the draft and be like, yeah, the Browns should take Sammy Watkins at 4. And they
Yeah.
traded back.
Who did go number 1 that year? That's a great question. That was Goff. Goff, Wentz, Bosa, Elliott that year.
oh, okay.
That's right.
And then
Zeke
but
and Eli Apple rounded out the top 10 because Ohio State had 3 guys in the top 10.
we next
Yes,
year
that's
though we
impressive.
made up for it because we got Miles Garrett, Jabril Peppers, and David Njoku in the first round. So
Dude, I love
We'll take
Jabril
that.
Slightly
Peppers.
better.
we'll take that.
Jabril
But
What traded?
I am going to the Cleveland Browns practice on Monday, August 12th with my buddy Jacob. And then we're gonna go to the Guards game that night. So I'll let you know how the team's looking, you guys,
That'd be fun.
Sounds like a
That would
W.
be fun.
over in Berea.
Maria.
Feels like a podcast.
It does feel like a podcast.
Yeah.
I think it is a podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us on this episode 147 of the Hot Take Sports Podcast. Make sure to follow us on all our social medias at Hot Take Sports 16. Give us your best hot take. Shout out SeatGeek for $20, not 25, $20 off of your first purchase. Again, $20. SeatGeek, code HTS. Use it. Get all your good tickets up there. Thank you all for tuning in, and we will see you all next week.